Hey guys.
Hello everyone.
Hey, our last video we showed you a beautiful 55 plus listing that we just listed, waterfront property, under 400,000. That's a steal.
And we promised a part 2, so here it is today.
And we are going to dive deeper into the amenities and why people choose Solivita. And we're going to be joined by our friends that live there, and they are really the people that you would want to take on a tour.
Yeah,
because they live the lifestyle.
Nothing better than getting a first-hand account of a place.
Someone that lives there.
Yeah.
You know, we can talk all day about what it has, but to talk to someone that actually lives the life in Solivita, so we're excited to do that. We're going to talk about the downtown. We're going to talk about the Palms, the second clubhouse over there, and then we're going to have a one-on-one on why they chose Solivita.
And what they really like about the place, and it gives you great insight to all they have to offer.
Yeah, so stay tuned. You don't want to miss it, and we'll be right back. All right, my good friend Lan here.
Hi.
She's been here forever. 3 years?
3.5 years.
But we're going to get to that later.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the downtown community. This is like one big, you know, normally you get one big clubhouse in a 55 plus community, right?
Yes,
And you've
yeah.
looked at a lot
Yes.
before you bought in here.
Mhm.
But in here, it's almost like this Tuscan village. It's
Yes.
beautiful. And we're going to kind of go through the different buildings and different things that we have over here. So let's start. So you
Okay.
tell them what we have.
Okay, well, if you look down this way, it's kind of like a Italian villa. That's what drawn us here, just real pretty. And then on both sides, you got the same waterway.
Golf
There's-
course over here.
Yes, golf course.
Beautiful golf
Yes.
course with walking trails.
Yes, lots of walking trails, lots of wildlife like sand cranes, lots
Yeah.
of different kinds of birds. And we see a lot of deer out here too. It's
Okay.
pretty cool.
And-
And this side is pretty too.
Now, have you ever seen, I know we've been here before when they had the dragon boat races.
I haven't yet seen a dragon boat, but this is where we have the 4th of July fireworks.
Okay.
And we just got done with New Year's, and it was pretty cool.
Yes.
It all went, it's like a 30-minute
So they all
show.
stood
It's
on
real
this
quick.
street with the fireworks.
Yes, some
Okay.
here, or you can get your lawn chairs and sit in that grassy area right over there.
Okay.
And get a really good view.
Okay.
You got some cars coming here. But 4th of July, this place is hopping. It's got a big street festival, and you got golf carts decorated, and it's just a fun time. You got music and food vendors, and just very friendly and very active.
All right, so this building over here, when they were still building brand new, this was kind of the sales center. We're not really sure what that's going to turn into just yet, but check out this water, check out this little area. Now, as you said, this is one of your favorite places to hang out.
It is. We like to come down here with cars and just a glass of wine and just kind of like relax and just take in the beauty of it. And it's just so serene and quiet. And it's so nice to have the place to ourselves a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great little table. I see what he's trying to get in the water there.
Yes. He's looking for some fish. So this is the Waterfront Gallery. This is where we have pottery classes and painting with a twist.
Painting with a twist. So that's where
Yes,
you get
that's
your
where you
wine
yes,
and
your
you have
cheese, and then you come
cheese.
in, and then you pick out a canvas, and then you paint, and it's a fun time with girlfriends.
Now, I've seen them sell things in here before. Do they have
yes,
like
they do.
markets and things like
Yes,
that?
they do. Every November, they have a fall market where everyone that lives here who knows how to make stuff, they bring it here and they display it and they sell it. So this is also a place where you can make crafts. And it's open to all residents to reserve the room for other events.
Right, right.
So
it's a beautiful space.
It is.
You know,
It's
I
very
can
nice.
even see painting with the water, water out there. It's just
Yes.
a beautiful space.
It is. Okay, so this is the library. This is a lot of the residents here donate all their books, and it's a great place where you can just go and just take in a book and just kind of sit. And,
I see they have puzzles
they
over
do
there.
have
Is that
puzzles.
like for everybody
It's for
to
everyone.
just
Yeah.
kind of sit down and just kind of play, you know, put the puzzles together?
Yes. That way you don't have to do it all by yourself. So
Nice,
it's like a
nice.
community place.
Right, and they have computers over here. Now
Yes.
that's open to everybody.
It's open to
anybody?
everybody. Yeah.
Billiards gallery, very nice. Right this way. The billiards room. We have a lot of fun in here. Bunch of pool tables. Hi guys.
What's going on?
How you doing?
All right.
Bunch of pool tables. We all enjoy pool here. A lot of good billiards games. Billiards clubs.
Okay, so this is the Beastro. This is like for quick bites. This is where you can go and get coffee, sandwiches, pizza, ice cream.
All the quick serve.
Yes, all the
Yeah,
quick serve.
yeah.
And it's pretty fun, and it's open pretty much all day.
What about at night? What time do they close?
At night, I think they close around 7.
Okay, okay,
Like around dinner time, then they close. But
Okay.
they're open for breakfast and lunch and
Okay.
snacks during the day.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, we come from up there, up the street. And now we're just coming down one side of the road. So I just want to show you,
All the stuff on this side of the
Yeah.
street.
and then we're going to cross over and go to the other side.
Would you like
after
to look,
we
take a quick
take a
look
tour
inside?
In here.
So it's a cute little Beastro, cute little quick place just to get in and out.
Now we've been in here before for the pub crawl.
Yes.
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 So they do other things in here other than, or is it mainly?
This is mainly just for the
But
food, the
every now and
restaurant.
then there's something like the pub crawl that you
Yes,
guys
for special
had,
events.
For special
Yes.
events that they may use this space.
Yes, they may. Yeah.
It's really cute.
It is cute. Root tent is. That's our farmers market that we get
Now-
Mondays and Fridays.
Mondays and Fridays farmers market. It's pretty big, right?
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does it get crowded down there?
Oh yeah.
A lot of.
yeah. It brings a lot of people out.
of people.
And it's really good fresh produce, right? So it's nice.
And you have your own garden. If like, don't they have a garden over
There
here?
is a garden over there for everyone to participate. Like you can go and clip lettuce and tomatoes, but they want you to contribute so you can partake.
Yeah, okay.
But it's fresh grown. It's
Okay.
really good.
Now this is where a lot of the magic happens. In
Oh
the
yes,
Starlight
this is
Ballroom
the
right
happening
here.
place right here. This is where all the dances and the tribute bands. Yeah, we'll pretty much hang out here every weekend.
Yeah, the ballroom.
Yes,
And
this is
let's
the
talk a
Starlight
little bit about
Ballroom.
this. It's not, so any of these events that you have is not part of the HOA. It's a ticketed event, correct?
Correct.
Most
It
of
is
them.
it is ticketed,
So
yes.
because it's such a large community, you have to really make sure you're on top of it to get
Yes.
your tickets.
Yes, and in order to know what's going on in the community, we get a magazine once a month. It's called Reflections, and it has a list of everything that's going on that month, so you know to get tickets
Right.
for which event.
Right.
And then also there's over 200 clubs here that you can be a part of, and each club have a function, whether it's a dance or a concert that they bring in. They're setting up for a concert. Okay, so this is Mosaic Restaurant. This is a fine dining restaurant, and you got to have a reservation. And the food is really good.
And when you
It's-
say fine dining, what are we talking about?
we're talking about steaks, seafood,
Okay.
higher end of Italian food, and
Is there specific nights, a different type of food? Like one
no,
night?
there's not like a theme night.
Okay.
It's just the same menu.
Okay.
But it's all like upper scale. So people tend to dress up when they come here
Okay.
to celebrate special occasion, a birthday, an anniversary. So this is our go-to for special evenings.
Okay.
And I wanted to show you they have outdoor seating right outside the lake here, right on the lake. It's real pretty. So right here this is a great spot, I
this
think,
is beautiful.
to eat and have a water view.
You got the water feature
Oh,
right
yeah,
out there.
yeah. And of course, during the street festival, like 4th of July or Mardi Gras, This place here is packed
Oh, I
out with
bet.
people sitting out here. And Mardi Gras is a big thing here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people go all out and
So
dress
all the golf
up.
carts are all
Yes, all
decked out?
decorated, and all the people are in costumes.
Oh, cool.
It's very New Orleans, and they even toss beads upon the balcony
really?
up there, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we're now at the Riviera Spa and Fitness Center.
Now, this is your main pool area, right?
One of them.
I know
this
you
is
have,
the primary.
Yeah, your primary.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This came with when they were building this years ago. This was the first amenity center.
Okay.
Okay, so this is where we work out. This is part of the gym. And of course, up the stairs is 1 mile of walking on the very top for those who don't want to go outside or walk on the treadmill. Oh, let's go to the left real quick. This is an indoor pool, and we also play water volleyball in here.
Oh, nice. Oh, now you can really see the
walking trails, yep.
up there. Oh, you can really feel the heat in here. So on those cool mornings, it's nice and warm.
And it's heated all year round like this.
A lot of laps. You
Yes.
have the lap lanes.
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect.
But also you can join a volleyball club and play twice a week.
Perfect.
Lots of stuff to do here. And they also do aqua aerobics in here.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
This
so
is
this
your
is
middle gym, right?
yes,
what do they call
this is
this?
well, this is just the Riviera gym. There's 2 gyms, this and the Palms. The Palms is a lot bigger. This here is like a smaller scale. This
Some
was
great equipment
It
here.
is. It's
Yeah.
all new equipment.
Yeah.
And then here you have the Zumba, all the classes, the dance classes, your
So
aerobic classes.
It's like every day there's some type of
Yes.
something going on in this.
There is.
Yeah.
There is. And it's normally on a board that tells you the times of all the classes.
Okay. And is this just
And then
the
this
treadmills
is all the
and
cardio stuff. And some weights.
Yeah.
This here is an adults only pool. This is the only pool in this community that's for adults only.
Okay. So no grandkids.
No grandkids.
No kids allowed.
We do have 15 other pools that grandkids are welcome anytime, but this here is just strictly for us. And it's so beautiful because it overlooks the lake on the other side.
It's peaceful, right?
Oh yes, it's very peaceful, relaxing. And we did get all new lawn furniture, the orange, it's all new. And it's just very serene.
It feels very tropical,
Very
the
resort.
music,
Yeah.
very resort.
Yeah, the vibe is very low key and chilling.
So if you're watching this and you're in the Midwest or the North, I'm bringing you some sunshine.
There you go. Okay, so this is where we have our wind down, which is once a month. It's open and it's a free event. The resident come out here and they'll take away the chess game stuff and they set that as a dance stage.
Okay.
And then they bring in a live band music right here. And then we bring in our lawn chairs. And it's a free concert just to kind of chill, hang out. The first Wednesday of every month.
Nice.
It's called Wind Down. And outdoor, it's really pretty at night when it's lit up. And it's attached to the Grill restaurant, which is the popular restaurant here.
It's closed today, right?
No, it's open.
Oh, is it
it's
open
open
today?
7 days a week.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So
Okay.
this is the only go-to restaurant that you have access to all
Right.
day.
It's pretty big
And
inside
it
here.
is. It's
Yeah.
real big. But it's just a beautiful day, and it's a perfect day to come out here and play chess.
Yeah, nice.
And there's walking trails. You see people walking over there.
Walking everywhere.
Yes. It's outdoor living at its best.
It's over 5,000 homes.
Yes.
So there's a lot of trails, a lot of homes. I mean, it's a
Yes.
huge community.
Yes, it is. This is the grill. This is our other restaurant. Hi. How you doing? We're just looking, okay? Is that okay? Thank you.
Lively group, lively in here.
Football going on. And it opens up in here. Pharmacy.
K&M drugs. So if you have prescriptions or a little quick shop, right? Like
Yes.
for birthday cards or anything like that, they have some
There's clothing
in there. So it's really fun.
Yes.
Now looking down the street, you can see this is where we came from. So every different thing that we showed you, it's just building after building after building. Very different than one big clubhouse. But I love the brick streets. I mean, it's just really charming here.
And a perk about this pharmacy, a lot of people may not know, is they will deliver your drugs to you if you can't make it out here.
Okay.
They will take it to you, bring it to your house. So
Nice.
it's a nice feature.
All right,
Okay.
we're at the Palms.
Yes, this is the Palms, and this has a workout facility and the best pool here, I think. And there's other amenities in here too, so let's go check it out. Okay, so this is the Palms. We come here like once or twice a week to work out. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
So to the right, I want to show you our gym. It's all new equipment in here that they just replaced. Jeff, was it this year that they replaced
Yes, they
it?
did.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice. Very nice equipment. It's
Yes.
great working out. Put in new ceiling fans and lights.
And it's open from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. every day.
And they have a aerobics room in the back, the men's dressing area and the ladies' dressing area, locker rooms.
And it's nice to have a view of the pool while you're working out.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good,
Thank you. Happy New Year. Okay, and this here is normally the schedule for the day, so people can come here and see starting at 8 a.m. and the classes go up to 6 o'clock. And here is where we have all the Zoom, all the classes
All
really.
the aerobics room, different things.
It's pretty good size. And it's fun, and it gets packed. It's a great workout. So this is the lobby area. Over here you can see there's gaming tables. And so we have a lot of residents come up here and play cards or mahjong or dominoes. And then if you go around this side, the piano. We have 2 or 3 residents here that are really good piano players.
Yeah, they're
and it's
excellent.
open to them whenever they feel like coming up here and play, they do. And they also bring in
Special,
them to play, on special events.
special occasions,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. Vending machines available.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Good, good. And here, this is a meeting area where we have our neighborhood parties, like ice cream socials. And we have a women's organization here that uses this facility for a speaker to come in.
Kitchen area.
Just dinners for just special events. We've have a couple of karaoke nights in here and bunco nights. Pretty fun place. It's like you're on vacation. It's like one of those
Resort.
Mexico resort.
Yes.
But this is in our backyard. We get to live here and we get to do this every day of the week if we want. It's just beautiful. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is another cool hangout for on those fall cool evenings.
Yeah.
Come out here and sometimes they'll have the fireplace going. And then you can come
Nice
out here
area.
and play cards or dominoes with your group.
Just sit and relax.
Uh-huh. It's pretty nice and quiet.
This is the tennis courts here, very nice, well kept. Always keep everything up very well maintained. And then we have the cornhole as well, which is very nice as well. They keep it covered when it's not in use, but both fun to play and enjoy. right next to nice conservation as well. Hot tubs are very nice. They have a nice, they are usually set at 103, 102, 104, somewhere around in there. Relaxes you very nicely, very well kept. Go from the hot tubs into the pool or vice versa. Outdoor
It's pretty angle.
area for men's and ladies' restroom as well.
All right, guys, I told you that we were going to interview some friends of ours. This is Lan and Jeff, and they called us from YouTube, what, 3 years ago?
A little over 3 years ago.
So I know there's so many people coming here to Florida, and they're trying to figure out what 55 plus community they'd love to live in. And we haven't really talked about Solivita in a while, and so I thought, what perfect people to talk about the community, because they are so active in this community. They're not the type that moved here and they're not doing anything. So they're very active. I have a bunch of questions I want to ask her, probably questions that you're thinking of. So here we go. All right, so my first question is, what made you choose Solivita for your home?
Well, we've looked at several, and Solivita was like the best one. It's beautiful. It's very Florida style because of the palm trees, and it's very Tuscany looking too.
And the amenities and all that it has to offer. And the conservation. The conservation is really nice as well.
Yep.
Now, when you called me originally, it was Ocala, right?
Yes.
We talked about Top of the World,
Yes.
and you saw Top of the World, but then you chose Central Florida.
Yes.
Was there a difference to you in the two areas?
Yes. Ocala's resort was did not feel the Florida vibe like we do here. It wasn't as luscious. The greenery and the water here. It's just a beautiful community here that we just fell in love with. Yes.
All that it has to offer, yeah.
And you've lived here 3 years?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. What surprised you the most about the community?
The people.
Really?
The people are very friendly, and we've met a lot of friends in the short time that we're here. It's community.
Do you feel because everyone is a transplant?
Yes.
People are coming from all over the United States
Yes.
to live here.
Yes. And being in a 55 plus, we've all raised our kids, and we all have a lot in common, which is living out our best life here, our golden years.
Yeah. So tell us about what you love about the downtown in Solivita.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
Do you have a favorite restaurant? Do you have a favorite thing that you like to do or shop or?
Well, the Grill is our favorite restaurant because it's open all day. And then Mosaic is another good restaurant, but it's kind of like a higher end restaurant. You got to have a reservation. But our favorite place is the ballroom. It's where all the action is.
Yep.
It's where all the dances and all the concerts and all the special events, like New Year's Eve. They had a big New Year's Eve meal in there, and they had a band, and right downtown there was fireworks, and so major holidays like Mardi Gras and July the 4th and Cinco de Mayo, that whole downtown is transformed into a big street fest.
It's like your own Disney.
Oh
right?
yes, absolutely. And you know what? Sometimes we can even hear the Disney fireworks.
Oh,
so
really?
it's pretty cool. So it's pretty fun.
So how convenient is it having everything in one? I always call it a compound, right?
Yes.
Because you don't have to leave the gates.
Right.
How it's having everything right here, even a pharmacy.
Yes, it's very convenient.
Yeah.
I love that we don't have to leave. Unless we, go outside and go grocery shopping. But now, groceries deliver in here, so it's perfect.
Yeah,
we do Kroger. So,
but there are things around here. So you just got the hospital,
Yes.
right? Right across the street. So I know that's a big thing for a lot of people.
And they're building a big shopping center right across the
We
street.
actually drove through there, and when you first moved here, that wasn't
Nope.
here.
No, it wasn't
So,
there.
I mean, things are popping.
Yes.
I can see all the buildings going up
Yes.
now, and all the shops that are coming
Yes,
in.
and it's very convenient.
So it's
Very nice.
it's like finally, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We don't have to
So
drive a
convenient,
ways.
so
It's
close.
nice.
Right.
Yes.
So what's been your favorite memory since living here for 3 years? Do you have a favorite memory?
My favorite memory. Gosh, there's a lot of them. But my favorite is getting together with my friends. We have about 15 or 20 couples that we have really gotten close to. And we form a game night. Once a month we get together. And they come from different states.
Different states, different
And
areas.
we all share a recipe. And they are the best cooks because they're all grandmas, right? They have perfected the recipe. So we love getting together and bringing a dish, a potluck, and just having fun and just sharing in a lot of our families.
Yeah.
Every one of us have grandkids.
Yeah.
So I love it. That's my favorite memory.
Do you feel like Solivita offers opportunities to meet people with similar interests?
Yes, absolutely.
And that's through the clubs, right?
That's through the clubs.
Yeah.
And these clubs are made by residents. So, you know, they created these clubs. The residents got together and did this. So it's for us, by us.
Right.
You know, does that make sense? So
Yeah.
it's,
And I know we looked at a lot of places. How do you think this compares to other communities?
I think it's
I
more
think that-
active
Yeah,
here.
it's more active because it's such a large community.
Yeah.
It has so many more things.
Well, I think you have
available.
like over 7,000 people here.
Yes.
So,
A
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's always something to do.
Always something to do and some activity available.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh, you can never get bored at all. There's always something.
But
to
there
do.
are people that don't want to be real active, and that's
Right.
okay.
Yes.
Right,
And
yes.
sometimes we find one spouse is more active than the other,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but then there's things that they can both do
Right.
separately if they wanted
Yes.
to.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of bird watchers, so that like just to hang out and watch the birds, and that's okay. So there's something for everybody here.
We got a butterfly club. So,
Yes.
You know,
There you
A
go.
garden club, yes.
All right, so what is your favorite amenity or activity offered at Solivita and why?
Oh, my favorite is the Palms. I think we looked a little bit at that. It's the resort style pool, the gym, and it's just a lot of stuff to. That's my favorite because it looks like resort style living. It
Yeah.
reminds me of all those resorts in Mexico that we visit, and of course the events that goes on here, the street parties, the
ballroom, the
dances.
the concerts. I think mine would probably be the billiards. I really enjoy the billiards with the.
I hear you're pretty sharp at that,
Oh,
right?
Okay, so yeah, so we really enjoy that. We get together once or twice a week and have a billiard games, and really enjoy that. But there's a lot of things to offer here in Solivita, so very.
So
thankful.
walk us through a typical day here in Solivita. What does your day look like? Now, Lan, you're still working.
Yes, I
which
still work.
that's very common. Sometimes we have one partner retired and one still working. So you're working so many days a week, and Jeff, you're retired. So kind of tell us what your day
My
is
day
like.
looks like normally working out early in the morning, and then enjoying games of pool, or going to the pool and swimming and enjoying those, or playing horseshoes or
Cornhole.
So I enjoy all those activities. Pickleball, tennis, all that's available, and I hadn't really got into that yet, but a lot of my friends are doing that as well. But that's my normal activity, and then on the days that I'm not playing pool and doing some of that, I'm bicycle riding on the sidewalks and the golf cart courts around the retention lakes and everything. So it's really a beautiful community with a lot of different things available, and just the conservation is really pretty here. Very nice.
So you're living like you're on vacation
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
year-round.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, you came from Texas.
Yes.
If you can't recognize the accent here. And very different from Texas,
Oh,
isn't it?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely different from Texas. But You know, we were surprised as much as Florida has to offer in the way of conservation and trees. You know, our interpretation of Florida was more concrete and maybe a few beaches until we got to Central Florida, and we've seen how much they have available here.
Oh, yes.
And especially here in Solivita, it's just had so much beautiful trees and vegetation and conservation. They're really big into that and just very nice.
Now, I know you guys both love beaches. Like when you thought of Florida, you thought beaches. Like I can remember when you first said, I'm going to go to a beach every Friday, a different beach every Friday. That was kind of your goal. I know you've hit a lot of them. So do you feel like living centrally in Central Florida, and I say this all the time, you can go to either coast.
Yes.
And I know you do.
Yes.
I mean, you're in Tampa, you're in Clearwater, you're in
Siesta
Treasure
Key,
Island,
yes,
Siesta,
yes.
which is some of the most beautiful
Yes.
beaches. But then you also go over to Melbourne and
Yes.
Cocoa
Yes.
and all those other places.
Yeah.
In fact, you just went over there and saw the surfing
Yes,
Santas.
on Christmas Eve, I went to Cocoa Beach and saw the surfing Santas, and that was a treat. That was fun.
Yeah.
It brought in a lot of people. So we've already planning on next year to get there a little earlier. But I just love the location here because it's only a short 2-hour drive and you're at the beach, either coast,
Depending
on where you go.
depending on where
right,
you
but
go.
the most it's like 2.5. That's no
Yeah.
big deal. It could
Yeah.
be a day trip and come back home.
Where most people fly in just on vacation to be.
Yeah.
Right.
But here it's our home.
Right.
So I love it, and I'm very thankful that we get to live here.
Yeah.
Easy access,
Yes.
very, very nice.
Living
And
out
even
our
with
best
the
life.
storms, right?
Yes.
You feel more secure because you're centrally
Yes.
located than
Yes.
being on the coast.
And we've lived through 3 hurricanes since we've been
and
here,
no issues,
and
no
no
problems at
damage
all.
other than the wind and the rain.
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
it.
So we feel very safe here.
Very safe, very thankful, yeah.
Yes.
So are there any groups or clubs that you join that you love, you absolutely love in Solivita?
Well, we haven't joined anything because I'm still working, but we do like to go to a group. It's called PALS. It's Pets Are Loved here in Solivita. So 80% of the people here have dogs or cats. And so we go to those dances, and it's like once a month. There's always a dance every weekend because
Yeah.
there's over 200 clubs.
Yeah.
So it's just so much to offer here. You won't get bored.
No.
There's always something to do every day.
So
if
I'm
you
going to say
choose.
we are Facebook friends, and there's not a day that she doesn't post how much fun she's having, you know.
Yes.
And we
Yes.
have become very good friends with them, and they invite us to some of their activities, and we enjoy going to some of the dances. And you know, it's almost like you have to get on her calendar because she's so busy and so involved in the
Yes.
community.
Yes.
So it's a lot of fun.
Yes.
So what kind of vibe do you feel the community has? What's the vibe here?
Well, it's very friendly. Everyone here is so friendly and kind and nice.
And easy to make
And
friends.
absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're driving around the golf cart around the community and you see someone who is stranded or whatever, the neighborly is so loving and kind here that they just look out for one another.
Yeah.
And if we hear of someone who is sick or in need, everyone comes and takes care. I just never belonged to a community that is so in tune of our needs.
Right.
And because we have a magazine that comes out once a month, it's called Reflection, and it tells you what's going on, the events, and then it also in there it tells you all these little groups that help groups. For, I don't know, helping the homeless. We reach outside the community too with our group here. So,
Okay. And I know you joined a group. They have so many clubs here. I know she joined a group, the Texas group, right?
Yes,
They're
Texas
from
group.
Texas. So they have so many different groups and clubs to belong to.
Yep.
And if you can't find it, you start one, right?
Yes, you do. And not only Texas, but they have Michigan and Indiana and just you name it, whatever state. New York is a big group here. But yeah, as long as you have 15 or 20 people, it could be a club.
Okay.
Because Jeff just started the pool guys.
The Pool Hall guys, and it's a group of 20 guys plus, I think I had to have at least 20 to start the group, so I secured a day of the week where we can all gather together and enjoy billiards. So
Yeah.
absolutely. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. So if someone was considering moving here, what would be the thing you would tell them? What would stand out?
I think just the community here, the people. Yeah, you can have a really beautiful place to move to, but if you don't connect with other people and have relationship, to me that's important.
Very important, yes.
Because it's just a type of people that lives here that love life, that love to hang out, that love to be with others, because you got to have that connection.
The fun and the fellowship, of
Right.
just being with other people and
Yeah.
doing the activities together, or just doing different things.
Yes.
You know,
Do you think there's any hidden gems or features of the community that new residents might overlook?
I don't know. Other than exploring the all the clubs that they have
Yeah.
to offer,
Yeah.
but I think by us getting that magazine, it's full of information
Right.
that one would miss.
So if
you
you're
don't
getting
read.
those magazines, which you would be,
You would be
don't-
in the loop
Yeah.
of what's going on.
Yeah.
Because it tells you everything that is going on just for that month.
Yeah.
And it's like a monthly thing that we get, and we all look forward to it in our driveway. Oh, it's here.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so we all go through it and see which one
Do
we
you
want
ever
to
get like a
meet.
heads up of something coming, or do you wait till you get the Reflections magazine to say, oh, this is something new that's going to happen and I need to get tickets for it or whatever?
Well, we get heads up because we have other friends who are in other clubs that promotes their function in their
Okay.
club, and so they would let us know, hey, the Italian club, for example, is having a dance, and so I can get you tickets right now before they go on sale. And the same thing for the Texas club. We get together for a barbecue or a cookout. So before we let the public know. If we have a special event where you have to pay like $5 or $10,
Yeah.
a fundraiser
Yeah.
just for that club.
Yeah.
And which is another thing here, it's really reasonable, these tickets.
very
The dance is normally just $10, and you can bring in your own snacks.
Yeah.
And then, but when they bring in outside tribute bands, then that's for the community. And still, it's only $20, $30
Right.
a ticket.
And
It's
we've gone to
very
several of those, and they're a
yes,
lot
you
of
have.
fun.
Yes,
And the
they are
dances,
fun.
they're a lot of fun.
Yep.
So if you had to sum up living in Solivita in 3 words, what would it be?
I think mine would be fun and fellowship. It's just, that's kind of the key word,
Yeah,
fun and
yeah.
fellowship.
I would say connection, lots of fun, and the relationship that you have here.
Yeah.
It's like this is our last leg of the journey. This is where we will stay until we move on to our next home. But
Yeah.
we're just living life here. I mean, this is Florida living.
This is Florida living at
Yes,
its best,
and we're
right?
thank you. That's right.
At
We're
its
thankful to
best.
be here. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for telling all of our people here, you know, what it's like living in Solivita, because it's an
Yes.
amazing community.
It is.
So,
We love it here.
all right. Thank you, guys.
Wow, what an incredible look at the Solivita lifestyle.
What great amenities, you
Yeah,
know.
we have to send out a big thank you to our friends for, just telling
taking
it like
the
it is.
time
Yeah.
and really going through and giving you such good detail and insight of the community. It's a great community, and I just sort of appreciate them being honest and their true feelings, So shout out to Lan and Jeff for doing that for us and for you, so that if you had any questions or you were curious, and it's one thing seeing things on video, but it's another thing when you can actually talk to a resident. Right?
Yeah, and I was getting tired just talking about all the stuff they have to offer, I'll tell you.
Makes you a little jealous, right?
Sure does.
So if you want to know more or you have more questions, reach out to us, or if we can help you with anything else, your future plans, your immediate plans, we're always here to help.
And of course, we want to let you know that we appreciate you and we thank you for watching our videos. Couldn't do this without you, and we hope this helps you really get an understanding of what Solivita is all about, and got a nice look at our beautiful home before.
That's
too.
right,
So,
right. So we have more coming your way, some exciting new places coming your way, so you don't want to miss that. And we'll see you soon.